You are viewing a visual record of Object 13 Bravo, referred henceforth as the painting. One subject lost all verbal function after whispering the phrase, "He is watching me," from behind the canvas. Following Incident 13 Bravo Delta, HeroCom has classified this object as observe with caution. Do not stare. Do not stare. Do not stare.
This is His Image, a horror game I'm making for Pizza Doggy's Horror Game Jam, whose theme is Sacrifice is Required. It's inspired by a short horror film called Portrait of God, about a painting rumored to show God, but seen only by some. The horror comes less from what's shown and more from what isn't. I really wanted to try my hand at that creeping dread, subtle horror, all while keeping it a short indie horror game experience. In His Image, you're a night guard in a hospital, watching camera feeds and controlling lights. Every small action, like flipping a light switch, feels like it might mean something, and sometimes it does. The game is centered around the idea of sacrifice, making a choice to try and change what you're seeing, even if the game doesn't tell you that up front. And ultimately, the painting still requires a sacrifice. In some endings, that ends up being you. Week 1 of 2 is done. Here's what I've done so far. This was the hallway in the early build. Just gray blocks. Not creepy, not even really functional, just space. Then my wife sent me over some 3D models. Suddenly it looked more like a real space. A bad one, but still real. The camera room came next. You can flip through different feeds, activate lights, and control a big red alarm button. Well, it will be red. I also added a tutorial since my last game jam I had players confused on what to do, and a skip tutorial toggle, so you don't have to sit through it more than once like I had to. This is the nurse. I set up a simple path point system to script his movement. Avoiding all that AI was probably easier, but maybe a little janky. Regardless, I think for a game jam, this serves my purposes. I just need him to do what I tell him to do when I tell him to, so the players can see the obvious pattern and try different things on different playthroughs to see different endings. If they decide to play it more than once, that is. That's probably a big ass if. After that, I worked on audio, ambient hums, music, and even some voice acting. You may recognize the voice.
Hey, can you hear me up there? Hey, glad you could make it on such short notice. We definitely needed someone watching this wing at night. Some meds have been going missing lately, and wouldn't you know it, the recordings keep getting corrupted.
It's me, with a crappy southern accent. I know. Top of the line voice acting. I also built the scene for the lore video, introducing the player to the idea behind the weird painting in the hallway. I'm a nerd, and I had to throw in my lore from the first game I made, Loop Protocol. The whole SCP-like vibe of HeroCom and Heretics I thought was perfect for this video log of the painting. Even though I know absolutely 0 people will get it, it was an Easter egg for myself. There are multiple endings in His Image. I won't spoil them all here, but here's a glimpse of one. Even when you've added in lighting, post-processing, audio, and UI, and you're feeling good, everything looks fine, then you'll click the return to main menu and nothing. It doesn't work. Still doesn't work. Game jams. In week 2, I'll be fixing that button, along with any other small items on my ever-growing list, such as pause menu, play video during certain endings, more fleshed out painting sequence, possibly more endings, lock the player from turning off monitor when reveal is happening, shutting off the monitor lighting when the monitor shut off, fix the damn door opening, blood effects, button lights, monitor lights, lockdown lighting, lighting in general, feedback, player feel, and save player preferences, hints, and reset settings to default. It never stops. And honestly, kind of feels scarier than my game actually is. If you're into indie horror or just watching someone slowly die thanks to Unity, feel free to subscribe. Or don't.
Do not stare.
Just don't stare.
Do not stare.